Yo, what's going on, guys? I honestly just farted and it smells awful. I might actually gag from it. I didn't think it was going to be that horrendous. Either way, guys, I hope you guys are doing fine. Today we'll be talking about Nikola Jovic. Supposedly worked out with those lovely Minnesota Timberwolves. And are my Timberwolves about to draft Nikola Jovic? Because if so, look, I think he's an intriguing guy because he was in town working out with the Timberwolves. And you remember Dario Saric? I think this guy's floor is to be at least similar to Dario Saric, but I think he could be way better than ever Dario Saric has been. Let's talk about his potential fit on this roster. So, like and subscribe for over 150 videos a month, and comment down below what do you think of Nikola Jovic and who do you think the Timberwolves should draft. Now, Nikola Jovic is a guy that a lot of you might have been following because he has a similar name to Nikola Jokic. And Jovic is a guy who I very much have always been a fan of. 6'10" with a 209 pound frame. And look, he's a guy who has skill. And his wingspan, look, he has a 7-foot wingspan. I very much think we need a power forward. I love Jared Vanderbilt, but we know Jared Vanderbilt has his limitations. If you look at Nikola Jovic, this guy who's played for Mega Mozart in the Adriatic Basketball League, this past season, he averaged 11, almost 12 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists a game while shooting 36% from 3, 43% from the field. Okay, well, and the thing is if you look at his stats the year before when he played in the U19 league, he averaged 19 points a game, 11 rebounds a game, 11 assists a game, 43% from the field. Yes, 29% from 3, but he also had 3.7 blocks, 2.7 steals. That was in a 3-game span, but some really good dominance from him. And even before, in that same season when he played in the normal league, he still averaged 11.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists in 4 games, 40% from 3, 55.2% from the field while getting about a steal a game. So the efficiency is there, and he's a guy who I very much think can come in and be a day one contributor at 210 pounds, almost 6'10", 7-foot frame. And a lot of people think he might have some limitations defensively. I think he's athletic enough to be a decent defender. I think he has a similar level of athleticism as Deni Avdija. And Deni Avdija is another guy who's very a lot more athletic than people think, and he's longer. And Deni Avdija has proven he can be a plus defender. I think Nikola Jovic, with his length and size, he can be a plus defender. Especially, look, the crazy part is Nikola Jovic played shooting guard at times for Mega, and that's what Nikola Jovic will allow them to do. If they ever want to go super big, they can put Jovic small forward, Edwards at shooting guard, and either Pat Bev or D'Angelo Russell at point guard, Karl-Anthony Towns and Jared Vanderbilt in the front court. And I think a lot of people would very much like that. Jovic just gives you a multitude of positions he can play. He's a fluid ball handler. He's got a lot of skills, somebody that people really don't realize how talented he truly is. And when you look at the Minnesota Timberwolves, you know for a fact that he's going to be able to help this team immediately. And if he's available at 19, I think he's just a steal for them because his ability just to coming from Europe. We've seen how these guys who have played in Europe for the most part are able to come in and be contributors from day one. And I know a lot of people might be saying oh, EJ Little or Tari Eason are the better choice. I mean, yeah, you could argue that, but they also might be gone by the time we're on the clock because the Bulls and a few other teams are looking into those guys. So let me hear your thoughts down below, guys. It's basically the video. Like and subscribe. Do you want Nikola